Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Cancer. Okay, bottom of the deck and part of your overall energy. King of Pentacles. Nice. Okay, so Queen of Swords could be your person. That would be a king or a queen. It would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now the King of Pentacles could be your person if Queen or King of Swords isn't. So this would be King or Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. Wow, you have two people for overall energy here. King and a Queen. Come on here. Okay, so the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. The King of Pentacles is someone that I always say is, I always get this impression with the King of Pentacles, calm, cool, collected. This guy has what he needs. He has what he wants. He is balanced. He's grounded. He knows how to make money. He's made it. He's saved it. He knows how to grow it. I mean, this guy is set in his life. The Queen of Swords now, the Queen of Swords is known as the Ice Queen in tarot because now don't take that to mean she's a bitch. She can be, but so can everybody. But she is not putting up with any bullshit is what it comes down to. That's why she's known as the Ice Queen, because she wants it straight. She wants the truth. She doesn't want any BS. She cuts through all of that to get to the truth. There's no games with this woman. She doesn't play games. You know exactly where you stand with her. Okay, so the energy here is having your shit together and not putting up with any BS. So, if that resonates with you, okay, where did this go? Here. Okay, so let me just take a look at your cards and get a feel for the energy and any messages coming through. Okay, Cancer. So something is, first of all, this is where you're at-ish, because time is fluid, right? This is where you're headed, where you need to head, where you want to head. It's the outcome. So this is, you know, we'll figure this out as we go through whether or not it's what you want or what you need to head for. And like I already said, these two cards here are your overall energy, okay? With the Queen of Swords here, now, she does represent not putting up with any crap. But the Queen of Swords can also represent a situation where you're not speaking or you haven't spoke to somebody for a while, okay? And I feel like that's kind of what was going on here. But you're about to, if you haven't already, you're about to be guided to move in a direction very fast, actually. That's how you're going to know it's divinely guided, because it's going to be very fast. That's these two cards here, the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. It's going to feel very impulsive, very sporadic, very fast, very almost chaotic fast. It's turning something that's very raw, very, I wish I could think of the word. There was rejection here, okay? Somebody rejected somebody. Your person, I feel like your person rejected you somehow. And now the two of you are not speaking. And that is the situation that I'm talking about. It's that situation that's you're going to be guided to turn it around, right? So right now, or in the past, I guess it's right now, it's not looking like anything good right now, but you are going to turn it around. You are going to turn it into something worth celebrating, okay? You are not necessarily going to want to be doing that because you have a bit of fear around this, and that's because of the rejection. Okay? But keep in mind, the Eight of Swords, I mean, that's you being in your own head. That's you fearing, and there's really no reason to fear because this is being divinely guided, okay? And you are going to be able to turn this around. The only way I can say this is it's making something right that was wrong. It's taking a wrong and making it right. Something, I'm just going to say it because it's the word they keep putting in my head. You're going to take something ugly and turn it into something absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to take some doing, though. You're going to have to definitely come out of this place of fear. And to do so, you're going to have to take a step back and just calm, cool, and collected, right? Chill out, take a step back, and just try to take a look at the situation from a different angle, okay? The rejection, that's what you need to take another look at. I don't know what that means for you. It's going to be different for all of you. Rejection is rejection, but the fact that you're being asked to take another look at that and try to see it from a different angle tells me that whatever it is, it happened really fast. Maybe you saw it from the wrong angle. Maybe it was misread, misunderstood, misconstrued, all the miss words. So take a step back, try to see it from a different angle, because if you do, it's going to not be so bad. It's going to be something that you can be happy about, something that you're going to look at and go, oh my God, it's not at all what I thought it was. The truth is, this is what it is. Because it happened so fast. So here's where this is, I love my spread and I do it this way for this reason, because the cards next to each other play off of each other. This card here, because it's in the center, plays off all the other cards, because diagonally, vertically, and horizontally, it's next to every card, okay? So I'm being brought up here. If you go from here diagonally down, you've got the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So because this happened so fast, and communication was cut off, it stopped. I'm not even going to talk. The truth didn't come out. You didn't see it. Somebody didn't see it from a place of clarity. Okay? I feel like it wasn't seen the way it was meant to be seen. It was misunderstood. Whatever happened before the communication stopped, obviously the rejection, because it's to the left of it, but before the communication stopped, that's what you need to take a look at. If you take a look at things before things were cut out and the communication was disrupted, you're going to be able to turn it around and turn it into something beautiful from something ugly. Because I feel like the way it was seen is not the way it was. That happens so much in life, and that's what's happened here. It wasn't seen the way it was meant to. The way it was is not how you saw it, or someone. And it's because of the way you saw it that it caused all this fear now in moving forward with it. If you can take a look at it from that other angle and turn it around and turn it into something beautiful rather than something ugly, you will get rid of the fear and you'll see it. You'll see the truth in the matter. You will have clarity. There will be a better understanding. But you have to get past the fear. Let me clarify some things here. clarify the Chariot, please? Why is the Chariot here, angels? Please and thank you. Okay, so 7 of Wands. Someone was very stubborn when all this started to move forward. I feel like whatever this is, whatever this, I need another card on the Chariot, please, angels, but whatever this Chariot card represents here, the fast forward moving energy, whatever that is for you, I feel like whatever it is, somebody was digging in their heels. And it just, I don't know, that's when it became chaotic, is what I'm feeling. I think it feels like somebody was very, someone was stubborn, someone was digging in their heels, someone was standing up for what they believe in or setting up a boundary of some kind. And again, I feel like that was all done because of how it was seen, how the situation was seen, not actually how it was. Because we've got the Sun and we've got the Empress. So it's growth. These don't even make sense together. You've got the 7 of Wands with the Sun and the Empress on top of the Chariot. The 7 of Wands it's a belief system. It's standing up for what you believe in. It's guarding yourself against something. But against what? You've got the Sun and the Empress here. So this is joy, bliss, happiness. This is one of the happiest, if not the happiest cards in the deck. This is happiness, joy. And the Empress is something coming to fruition. This is something either being born, oh. Did somebody get pregnant? For some of you, there's a pregnancy here that maybe one of you was happy about, the other wasn't. That's going to be a really small number of you. But for me, I feel like it's more about possibly somebody wants a baby and somebody else doesn't. Maybe that's where the problem ensued. Somebody, maybe you started talking about having kids down the road, and that's when you kind of realize that one of you really wants kids and the other one doesn't. Again, it feels like a small number of you. They keep showing me someone being pulled or pushed, but they're leaning back because they're digging their heels in. They don't want to move in that direction, but things are moving so fast around them that they are being forced forward. But this is part of the divine guidance. You're being divinely guided. Let's, can we get a card on the Knight of Swords, please, angels? Divine guidance always happens super, super fast. That's how you know you're being divinely guided, because everything is moving almost at breakneck speeds. Obstacles are lifted out of your way as you move forward. The universe is moving, literally moving heaven and earth to bring something to you easily. It's always easy, always easy. But if you're not understanding, too many cards. If you're not understanding that that's what's going on, it can be pretty scary. And that's kind of what the Knight of Swords represents. That's it, that extremely fast, chaotic feeling, forward movement. And because it's impulsive and it's like happening instantly, and it's unexpected. It's like just almost out of the blue. But it comes down and it hits and it moves, and if you're not ready for it, it can cause issues. Now, this could be internal conflict or external. It can represent jealousies, but the other thing that it represents here is There's no hierarchy with this card. There's no leadership. It's a free-for-all, basically. But what it represents to me is there's no leadership, so everyone's on the same level. No one's better than anyone else is what this is saying. You're on the same level. That's probably what's going on here. You're both thinking the same way, feeling the same way. You're on the same level, but you don't see it that way, or you didn't see it that way. And now we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is all about self-confidence. I feel like your self-confidence took a knock with this squabbling or whatever this is. This can be pettiness, just ridiculous, petty arguing, nitpicking, backbiting. But it also represents that nobody's in charge. Nobody's really in control or in charge. You're on the same page. You're on the same level. It's equal. Queen of Wands is a very self-confident woman. She knows exactly what she wants, and she doesn't apologize for anything. I do feel, though, like, it's really hard to feel self-confident when you feel out of control, and that's what it feels like to me. This all feels very much like someone feels out of control, and you kind of are, because when you're being divinely guided, you're being picked up and moved and set down where you need to be, and it's fast. It's like boom, 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 and it's done. And if you dig in your heels and you fight it, it feels worse, it takes longer, it's more painful. I want to clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. I feel like you need to work with rather than against. Whatever this is, it's like you're fighting against, whoever this is fighting against something or someone that's in agreement. They're on the same page. They're not wanting too many cards. They're not wanting to fight this. They want what you want. Five of Cups. Someone regrets saying or doing something in the past. But do you see the Two Cups up behind this guy? There's hope. Not all is gone. Look at this. Four of Wands. This is coming into union. This can represent twin flames, but I don't really have any other cards that tell me it's a twin flame situation, but at the very least, soulmate connection. This is a special connection, and this card represents commitment, stability, connections, coming into union, coming together. This card is persevere. You've got one final step to fulfillment. Whatever that fulfillment is for you, you've got one final step. Persevere, because you are working this. Whatever this is, you're working it. You're turning it around. It is going to turn around and be something beautiful, something you really want. Let's do clarify the swords. The Eight of Swords. Find out where the fear is here. Okay, so clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Tower. So this was a really big upset. Let me get another card on the Eight of Swords, please. This is, the Tower is usually brought in by the universe. Like I said, you're being divinely guided. You're being picked up and moved where you need to be at this point in time. And it usually comes in like a tower moment. You're going to get literally slapped upside the head with a brick. And that's how it's going to feel. And it's going to be fast. It's going to be like motoring Like this energy up here. That is super fast energy. Oh, look at that. King of Swords. But guess what? Now you have the King and the Queen of Swords in the same reading. That is a huge sign for me to have the King and the Queen of the same sign in a reading, and it doesn't have to be your sign, Cancer. Just the King and Queen of the same sign. That's an incredibly soulful connection. And if you notice, the King is over here looking at the Queen, and the Queen's got her back turned to him. This is how they look. So I'm guessing that the feminine in this situation is not talking. This is all about truth. Getting to the truth. She wants to get to the truth. You have the truth card down here, the clarity. He wants clarity. There's just all throughout this, the energy of this spread, it comes down to truth. Something has been misunderstood, misread. There's something. Okay, I'm going to do one more. I want to do the Five of Pentacles. What is the Five of Pentacles, angels? Please and thank you. And then we're going to head in. Yeah. The Fool. So the Five of Pentacles, it's all about you getting on a new path. So for some of you, it could be a new path, walking away from someone. Rejection is God's protection, right? But I don't feel, for the majority of you, I don't feel that's what it is. I still feel like this is all one situation, one couple. There's a big misunderstanding here, and the two of you need to get on a new path. I'm going to get another card here on the Five of Pentacles, please. Why is Five of Pentacles here? Okay. Yeah. Someone or something from the past, Six of Cups, and look, you've got the Hangman again. Second time you've got it. So this is pertinent for you. You need to try and see things from a different angle. So you're getting on a new path, and it has something to do with someone or something from the past that had an effect on you or has an effect on you. And you're needing to take a step back. It has to do with this rejection. I don't know what it is. You all do. I feel like for some of you, it's your person that headed in a new direction. And that is, maybe because of something from the past, something that's regretted, being said or done from the past. You do have the Five of Cups here. Somebody regrets saying or doing something in the past, and I think it ended the connection between the two of you. I think one of you maybe wanted to keep moving forward, but there's a lot of confusion here. Because the bottom of the clarifier deck, look at this. Eight of Swords again. So you are definitely, somebody is trapped by their own fear of moving forward. I feel like this becomes part of your overall energy, by the way, now too. I feel like part of the issue is the speed at which everything started to move forward, but it needed to. It needed to. I'm just going to clear away some cards here that we aren't going to need for this part of it. And this is your overall energy down here. I'm going to get a brand new deck to do this for you. You guys can see these cards? Yes, for the most part, I think you can. I mean, you can't, but you can. Okay. Angels, what does Cancer need to do, be, think, and or feel in order to move out of this fear and move forward into this clarity that's coming their way? Whoa. Okay. Thank you, angels. Oh, brother. You're not going to believe this. Hanged Man. Now, this is the Shadowscapes deck, and the artwork is beautiful. So I like to get as close as I can so you can see the artwork. Now, I've never noticed this before until I don't remember which reading it was I was doing, but it was pointed out to me that if I can get close enough again here, I don't know if I can. Do you see that little fairy right at his face? She's got her hand up on his mouth or his chin. She's touching him. He looks like he's asleep, but he's not. He's almost trance-like. Do you see the ball of light between his hand and his legs, his hands and his legs? And she's touching his face. You have so much around you. Look at the fairies around you. You are protected. You're free to move forward. You just need to, I guess, see it for yourself. But you have all these fairies around you, helping you, guiding you, protecting you. And that one fairy in particular is trying to help you see things from a different perspective. Because right now, there's a lot of uncertainty. A lot of uncertainty. But again, look at the fairies in this card. You have a lot of guidance and protection. In love, what I'm getting from this, because they're pointing out the heart in her left hand, it's as though she's, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, right? She's got it should be her right hand, but she's got her left hand up, and that's what I'm hearing. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? She's holding a mask in her right hand, which would be things that are hidden. You are going to get to the truth. There are things hidden right now, but it's how it's supposed to be. It's how it's meant to be. But you are coming into clarity. You will come into clarity. And again, you are being protected. Okay? So, well, I'll get to it in a minute. And then we have Seven of Cups. Now, if you look in this deck on this card, the cups all line a pathway. They're all on the ground. They're all lining this pathway up to where these two are. He's trying to figure out how to get over there to those castles, because this ledge just ended right there. It's done. Like they were led there on a wild goose chase. So he's looking at a map and she's pointing up, well, let's go up there instead. She's trying to find options, right? She's trying to, if we can't make it to these castles over here, let's figure out how to get up to this one here because it looks like it's closer, although, there's no path up to it, but it is another option. It all feels like the same message to me. Things are not seen as they are. You don't have clarity. You just don't have clarity right now. But you will have. You will have. Just take a step back. I feel like what you need to do right now is not try and figure out the forward movement. It's just to take a step back and chill out, get some rest, try not to fear, because when you go into fearful, negative mode like that, they gave me a message there and now it's just gone out of my head. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes it comes in fast and I just can't get it out in time. Anyways, when you go into that, when you're in a negative thought pattern, you're not open to receiving any information, any guided messages that are trying to come through to you. So what the Hanged Man, you've had that 3 times now in your reading, the Hanged Man. So it's like I said, someone here is not seeing things for what they really are. You have the Hanged Man 3 times. Then you have the Moon and the 7 of Cups. It's all about illusion. It's about things that are hidden, things that can't be seen yet. It's because you don't have the clarity that the assumptions are taking place, that there's an unknown feeling here, but you are going to come into the known, the clarity, the enlightenment. You are being enlightened, okay? But sometimes when we're on that path,